go live real quick. Turn on the heater. How is everybody doing? I usually show my face. Oh, sorry. I was so excited to go live. I just pressed go. But that's what this is all about, right? I'm all about being myself and not worried about impressing people. I'm here for the people who are here for me. Pretty much, I was straight up trying to do laundry. It's laundry day. My kids are playing video games. It was a busy day. So now I'm just reflecting on life and just how things are. I've been healing. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how much of a big forehead I have. I've just been healing and trying to get my ducks in order. Reflecting a lot on things that I want to change, want to stay the same, all types of stuff. Been trying to drink and eat better. Lord knows I have a lot of turmeric and ginger in me right now. Cayenne pepper, carrots. It's actually pretty good. I didn't expect to like carrot juice as much. But since I don't know, I guess like dropped the need for excessive sweets like candies all the time, things like carrots and ginger became a little bit more sweeter to me. So it was like, I don't know, I didn't necessarily need sugar all the time. And once I learned how to kick it out completely and replace it with fruits and vegetables, honey sometimes even. I used to use blue agave syrup, but with moderation. Everything has its good sides and has its bad sides, and that's pretty much why I left blue agave syrup alone for a little bit, because I realized like, oh yeah, it's not like it's good for you, but everything is good in moderation, not all at once, and just keep doing it over and over again. That's not healthy for you. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been doing. Are these drinks until I can make smoothies and drinks on my own again. I was doing that before when I had my apartment. I was making my own smoothies and protein drinks and stuff like that, just because I wanted to stay active. I'm noticing that protein is actually what's going to help me with my knee pain that I've been experiencing due to my auto accident that I had in 2020. My knee was like really badly harmed, and so I realized protein is what I would need to like not have as much pain per se. Just because like when it snows and rains around this time, especially here in Colorado, I've noticed that my bones feel it a lot faster and a lot more than ironically, I would, well, yeah, because I would visit like the East Coast all over again and visit family after 2020. And yeah, I didn't have as much knee pain, and there's a lot more humidity over there. So I don't know. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of confused. Because I thought humidity was what makes the pain worse. I don't know. But I'm not an expert, so I don't know. Just something I thought of, and then I'm sitting here like, I definitely know that over here in the cold, being miles and miles closer to the sun, the Mile High City, okay? Mile High City, Colorado, Denver. Uh, I feel when it's about to snow or when it's about to rain every single time. No cap. Which is, I feel like a superpower because then I'm like, it's gonna rain, it's gonna snow, and everybody's like, nuh-uh. I'm like, it totally is. I can do green screen. What? Um, Now that I know I can do green screen, what am I gonna do? Also, guys, just reminding everyone, I kind of just hop on here all the time, as much as I can. It's my way of saying, hey, I'm okay, I'm alright, I'm good, everything is okay, everything is great. And sometimes, everything is not great, but that's okay, as long as you guys know that I'm okay, I'm good. So, it's a great tool for me to be able to connect to you guys here on my page, on my channel. We're pushing to get to 1K this year, and I'm super excited about that. I've been grinding super hard on trying to plan and get to that 1K and more. It's been a heck of a ride, but it's been a great one. I've been enjoying myself. So, now I just have to get over more fear. I feel like fear is, see, fears and depth. I feel like fear is like my biggest flaw. Like that is something that I rely on. Something that I can't let go, something that I can't let go of me, but that is just for temporary because I'm learning to speak good things into existence and saying that fear is an emotion that I don't necessarily always have to listen to. It's just there. It's an illusion, right? Fear is an illusion. I keep trying to tell myself that, like time. How many times I say I don't have time to do something, and then I'm like, actually, really, if I just chill out, um, reflect, and like just get a breather going, I can actually do whatever I put my mind to. But I have to recharge. So that goes with fears. Like if I have a fear that I want to get over, I don't go full bore. I reflect and think about why I feel like it's a fear. And then once I'm able to dissect that, the reasoning behind it, what I'm thinking, then I'm able to actually dive into it and do what I need to do. So. My kids are arguing over the game. Okay, so this is a message that I got March 2nd, as you can see. It is not the 2nd, but I take screenshots of my, like, when my spirit guides or my ancestors or the universe or God is trying to tell me something, my angels, my protectors. I take a picture of it so I can reflect on it, think about it, you know, um, and just look into what's going on. So that's kind of why I named this live Authenticity 101, because it is very important to be authentic and to be yourself, but also to learn who you are as well. You can't thrive in life if you don't know who you are, if you never even give it a chance to know or learn who you are. So learning who you are is learning what your fears are. What makes you afraid? What makes you feel nervous and anxious, nauseous sometimes, right? Um, and you just dissect them one by one. You don't have to conquer all of your fears at once, as long as you're going in a direction of dissecting them and really actually figuring out, I want to learn who I am. And learning who I am has to go with me finding out what my fears are. So, right here it says, fears and death. Your difficulties aren't personal. You haven't done anything wrong. Challenging energy can ultimately contribute to who you are by adding an emotional layer you might not otherwise be able to access, and enriching your inner life. Oh my gosh, that was so hard to read. So I can actually agree with this, right? One thing was my biggest thing, and my biggest, like, my toxic trait is I always think everything is my fault. Not saying that I play victim all the time, not saying I play into the mindset of playing a victim, but I'm always thinking something's my fault. If I have a fallout with a friend, I think it's my fault. When a relationship I'm in isn't going great, I think it's my fault. Everything, when I think, when my kids are acting out, I think it's my fault. So it's just like, I'm an empath and I take on a lot of emotions and feelings throughout the day. So that being said, I literally find it hard to separate myself and have an outer body experience and say, like, okay, like, you're having this emotion, they're having this emotion, I can help them without taking on the feelings and the emotions that they're having. But also it helped me understand that there was a time in my life where, and it keeps happening, it has happened less because I've been actually being more careful, a lot more careful with who I surround myself with, who I give a time of day to. Sometimes I have friends that I want to give time to, but I just can't. But the point is that I know exactly where my energy is going anymore these days. And because of that, I find myself in less situations where I'm questioning if that person is authentic or real for me, for my good, for my spirit, So that being said, but before I was finding myself in a lot of situations where I was looking like the villain in somebody's story or the bad guy. Sorry, give me 1 second. I gotta go to that. Oh, yeah, go ahead. I would look like the villain or the bad guy in somebody's story, and I literally just said, you know what? I cannot change how people are going to look at me, because some people straight up just want to have an idea of who you are already, because they want to believe that horrible thing that somebody told them about you, they're not worried about asking you anyway if it's true or not. because they want to believe that you are indeed the person that their so-called friend told you about. So I just stopped really caring about how people view me, because I know who I am and I treat everybody with respect and dignity from the get-go. Everybody gets a clean slate. The second I feel like you're off or being weird, I still give you so many chances to where it's like I make sure that this is for sure what's going on. That's my point. So, but I found myself being surrounded by, because of my choice really, of not being more careful with who I give my energy. I was surrounded by a lot of low vibrational people, and pretty much all throughout my 20s, and it's just like, and then my early 30s, and I realized that it's not important to have quantity. It's about quality. So now I choose quality over quantity by a long shot. And the problem with what I was going through financially, situationally, at some point I really felt like it was my fault because of these people saying I'm such a horrible person and putting words in my mouth or lying on my name, making me actually believe, not really believe that I'm a horrible person, but making me take on the idea, the fake ideal, the illusion that because of what they said or what they're putting on my name, this is why I deserve the lifestyle that I have. And then when I got this message here, it reminded me. I also talked to God, and God said, absolutely not. This was a lesson. Everything that you're going through was for a lesson and a reason for me to mold you into who who I know you are going to be. And so I said, okay. But then my spirit guides came after and followed through. And this message popped up. And I said, okay. So, I'm just taking on the world by being authentically me, genuinely me, 1,000%. Everybody who knows me, who knows my heart, who have met me personally or even internet wise, knows that I mean well, knows that I am a justice seeking being, and I truly come from the heart when I say or do anything. And I also give multiple benefits of the doubt. I give clean slates to everybody, and that's just how we're all supposed to operate as human beings. I am not perfect. I'm healing, not healed. But I hope that this message kind of gave you guys some motivation to know that our hardships are not always bad karma. Okay, sometimes they're a lesson because God wants you to see things. I've seen so much being in my situation that I'm in. I've been in this situation plenty of times, but now I really see the situation and what it is and what I am, who I am, how special I am. And so I'm just taking it all in and living life to the fullest. So I advise you guys to do the same. I love you all so much. Have a wonderful night. Follow your dreams. And just remember that you need to be you before you can be anyone else. You shouldn't want to be anyone else. You should want to be you, authentically you, okay? Mwah. Bye. I'll see you guys soon. Have a wonderful night.